So now let us take how to fit the second degree parabola. Suppose the parabola to be fitted for a given data of n points x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3 up to xn, yn using the principle of least square is given by this. So this is the equation of general equation of parabola or second degree equation. Y is equal to a plus bx plus cx square. So this is called equation of parabola. Now here there are three unknown quantities, A, B, and C. So according to the principle, what is our aim? Our aim is to minimize yi sum of yi minus f of xi whole square. It means that E is equal to, what is the value of f of xi? We have to put this value a plus bx plus cx whole square, and now we are using the summation, and summation is what? It is I equal to 1 to n. So this is equal to a plus bxi plus cxi whole square and whole square, and all we are taking sum is to be minimum in the variation of a, b, and c also. There are three unknowns, a, b, c. To minimize E, we have to solve del, means partial derivative of E with respect to A equal to 0, partial derivative of E with respect to B equal to 0, and partial derivative of E with respect to C equal to 0. And also we have to, it will be clear that if we are finding the minimum value, then we have to also prove that this three second order partial derivative of E with respect to A, B, and C, these all should be greater than 0. So let us first calculate this equation. First, we will get the first equation using this equation. So consider partial derivative of E with respect to A, which is equal to 0. So again, just look here. This total term we are considered as a x. So total term is x. So what is the derivative of x square is 2x. So we have the first 2 times of this x. After that, we have to differentiate yi with respect to a. Since we are using the partial derivative, so yi is independent of a. So its partial derivative is 0. So here we are writing 0 minus partial derivative of a with respect to a is 1. Partial derivative of b of xi, which is 0 because it is free from a. Similarly, the partial derivative of cxi whole square with respect to a is also 0. So all three will become 0. So what we are getting? Minus 1. 0, minus 1, 0, 0. So this is, we are getting minus 1. So this is the minus 1 over here. Again, this is minus 1. Divide whole equation by minus 1 and 2. So we are able to get this equation. Sum of yi minus a plus bxi plus cxi whole square. Now we have to open the bracket. If we open the bracket, sum of yi, a is constant. So we have taken outside. So sum of 1 we will take. 1 from I is equal to 1 to n. So if we add 1 to n time, right? For example, if we add 1 to 2 times, we get 2. If we add 1 to 3 times, we get 3. So if we add up to n times, we get n. So here sum of 1, then sum of xi, and then sum of xi whole square. And now this sum of 1 is equal to n, b sum of xi, and c sum of xi whole square. So this is the first equation which we have obtained by solving partial derivative of e with respect to a equal to 0. So now just look here, there are three unknown quantities a, b, and c. The remaining terms, sum of yi and sum of xi whole square, it will be given in terms of data. In the same manner, let us calculate the value of another equation. Let us find out the another equation by using partial derivative of e with respect to b, which is equal to 0. So again, we have the same x square. What is the derivative of x square? It is again 2x, 2 times of x. And here, since the variable is b, so with respect to b, derivative of yi is 0, derivative of a is 0, derivative of cxi is 0. Cxi whole square is 0. Only what is the derivative of partial derivative of bxi? So it is xi. What is the derivative of bxi with respect to b? It is xi. And since there is a minus sign over here, so it should be minus of xi. Again, divide whole equation by 2 and minus 1, and then multiply all this to the xi. So what we have? Xi yi, first term, a xi, b xi whole square, and c xi whole cube. Again, simplify it. Sum of xi yi. Let us open the bracket. Sum of minus a sum of xi minus b sum of xi square minus c sum of xi whole cube equal to 0. So here sum of xi yi equal to a sum of xi plus b sum of xi whole square plus c sum of xi whole cube. So this is the another second equation by solving the equation partial derivative of e with respect to b, which is equal to 0. Let us find out the third equation by using the relation partial derivative of e with respect to c, which is equal to 0. In the same thing is over here, but now this is not b, this is c. So again, if we differentiate it here, just look here, this is constant, and this is constant with respect to c. So only we are able to get what is the partial derivative of this with respect to c whole square. So the derivative of c is 1. So we are only getting xi whole square. And since there is a minus sign, so this will be minus xi whole square. And if we again substitute, if we again simplify it, this is xi square yi, a xi square, b xi cube, and c xi to the power 4. And if we apply the summation, we can write down in this manner. And then this is the final answer, our final equation. If we simplify that partial derivative of e with respect to c equal to 0. So this is the third equation. So now the equations sum of yi equal to na plus b sum of xi plus c sum of xi whole square, sum of xi yi is equal to a sum of xi plus b sum of xi whole square plus c sum of xi whole cube, and sum of xi whole square yi is equal to a sum of xi whole square plus b sum of xi whole cube plus c sum of xi to the power 4. So these are the three equations. These are called the normal equations. Solving these equations, we can get best estimates for A, B, and C. With these estimates, line y equal to a plus bx plus cx square becomes the line of base fit. We can prove easily del to e. All three can be, if we again differentiate, then definitely all three will is greater than or equal to 0 for the value of at the value of a, b, and c. So let us take one more example related to the parabola. Fit a parabola to the following data by the method of least squares. So again, we have given here the value of x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the value of n over here? N equal to 5. And corresponding value of y are also given. So let us not a straight line, it is a parabola. It is parabola. Let the parabola is given by y equal to a plus bx. This is parabola. A plus bx plus cx square Now, by the principle of least square, the normal equations to estimate A, B, and C are, these are the three equations which we have already uh, evaluated, or we can elaborated or derivated over there. Now, let us find out this table. So the value of x is what? This is given 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 values are given. Value of y are 0, 6, 17, 34, 57 are given. Now, let us find out the xy. So 0 into 0 is 0. 1 into 6 is 6. 2 into 7 is 34. 3 into 34 is 4. 3 4 is 12. 3 3 is 9 plus 1 10. So 102. 4 into 57. 4 7 is 28. And 4 5 is 20. 20 plus 2 22. So 228. So xy. Now another part x square. So now we have to squaring this part. So 0 square is 0. 1 square is 1. 2 square is 4. 3 square is 9. 4 square is 16. Clear. Now x square y. So this is x square and this is y. We have to multiply these two things. So 0 into 0, 0. 6 into 1, 6. 17 into 4, 17 4 is 68. Then 34 into 9, so 9 4 is 36. 9 3 is 27. 27 plus 30, 306. And 16, 15, 7, it is 912. So this we have also calculated x square y. Now the next part x cube. So we have to take the cube of this. So 0, cube of 0 is 0. Cube of 1 is 1. Cube of 2 is 8. Cube of 3 is 27. Cube of 4 is 64. Then we have to take the fourth power of 0 is 0. Fourth power of 1 is 1. 2 to the power 4 is 16. 3 to the power 4 is 81. And 4 to the power 4 is 256. Now adding all this thing like that, 0 plus 1, 1, 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10. So we have 10. Similarly, we are able to add all this data, value of y, value of xy, value of x square y, x cube, and x to the power 4. So we are getting the corresponding red answers. These are given in the red ink. So these are the sum of all these columns. Now, if we substitute all these values, n equal to 5 and another value. So first thing is the sum of yi. Sum of yi is equal to 115. Then n equal to 5. Then sum of xi is 10. Sum of xi square, which is equal to 30. So 5a plus 10b plus 30c. Similarly, second equation, sum of xi yi, it is 370. Then sum of xi is 10. This 10, 30 will come to here. And what is the xi whole cube? It is 100. So this is 100. Okay. Now the third point is, third equation is, this is 30, this is 100. And what is the sum of x to the power 4, which is 354 C. Okay, and now value of x square y, this is 1292. So we have substituted all these values, and if we simplify this equation, what I have already suggested, how to solve the system of linear equations using the calculator, the answer is here very simple. A equal to 1, B equal to 2, and C equal to 3. So now, what is the answer? So from 1, the required parabola is 1 plus 2x plus 3x square. So this is the base fit parabola for this equation.